Hello! I'm Damien. And I am Gamian. And it's time to hopefully finish up Forge Quest. Last time, we learned that an evil old mage turned himself into a fart and wanted to tear a hole in space-time, but an ogre sniffed him. Then we learned that Cluckins wanted to be a hero because he thought he was a human, but is a chicken, in fact. And because people think poorly of chickens, he decided to destroy the world or something instead, but you know, it's up to us to stop him because the new government is swamped in bureaucracy, and per these usual kinds of whatever stories, mysterious council of people who don't agree with the bureaucracy just watch instead of, you know, getting directly involved and trying to stop a chicken. They're like, well, you know, it's up to you, hero boy, you do it. So they tell me I have to do something about it alone because they can't be bothered, I guess, or some such thing. Also, we done did get bored by Olmec and learned that Boomerang's pretty keen. And, you know, gameplay-wise, we went through the jungle temple, dungeon, whatever you want to call it, and it was kind of not... What? No, not join. What am I doing? I just want to play. Oh, yeah, the jungle one was not all that great, and we are in the midst of the fire one, although obviously right now we are at the Shattered Forge. Because, yeah, I don't want to buy it. Ooh. 118 to 144. That's a lot more. Well, I'm going to go ahead and buy that gun. As much as I just talked about how boomerangs are pretty keen. Hi, Hugh. Make a green socket. And can we add? Do we have enough to add a blue? We do. Just seeing that we had the running shoes at some point on, probably. So it's like, oh, let's whatever needs to go in there. Let's just get that in there. Same with right here. Then go like, haha, take that out and put it back in. Equip the gun. Let's see, we can increase our magical armor by a bunch, or our XP bonus magic armor. And I've got all them other runes to put together as well. Eat time to start with, I guess. I already know there's no other pierce. I'm not going to bother taking those ones out. Oh, except we have the pierce right there. A riddle. Because if it doesn't level it up, it's not actually worthwhile, is it? Heck it, I don't care. Knowledge. Resolve, I guess. I've already forgotten what was in what. What was in what where. Edge. Power. Passion. Point. Also passion. Fierce. And that's everything. Okay. Back to doing whatever it is we were doing, which is leaving. I do like that big slow shot. And going to Fire Dungeon level 6. We're pretty dang close to finishing it. Just gotta get through this place and what do you call it? What I'm assuming is a final dungeon. Ah, the one over there saw me. It's broken. And back to rolling my alchemical bombs. course that cabbage is getting hit both times. Why wouldn't it? The dog biting. Oh, a hellhound. Fair enough. And a skeleton. Alrighty, and this room does not look fun. Ow. Oh joy. If you could hit me again, please, that would be, thank you. Alrighty, that's all them taken care of. Take care of all these. Ah, there's a spider queen back there. And we're just gonna go ahead and keep doing this then. Spider queen did. You're ready for adventure! Welcome in, Nergy. You're just in time for me to fight cubes. Oh, there's still a cube. You know what? Have a bunch of bombs. Level 24. What you do? Oh, I got another spider queen. Fine. Destroying the queen of the spiders. Slowly but surely, because it can't hit me. Thank you. I do quite enjoy it. They say it's a headless horseman costume, but I feel like it just kind of helps properly fulfill the dapper pirate ensemble. That's right, all of you come at me. That was a lot of shield generators. Yeah, you can't do anything about any of this over there again as well. You fool of a treasure golem. Welcome in, Yoki. Yes, exactly. Pierces through everything except for doors. But yeah, we can shoot between bars. It's fine. And yeah, the big bullets just pierce literally through everything. So powerful as all heck. Boomerang might still ultimately be better, but it's got a slightly slower or slightly lower recharge time between shots, and each throw pierces through everything to a limited range, but still pierces through everything. And then comes back, and so does it twice, basically. Yeah, y'all might as well come out too. Skeleton archer be destroyed. Thank you. Oh, Spider's over here still. How many little friggin' things are there? We got a bajillion hearts as well, so what do I care? Okay, we got a class level we can put a point into finally, I guess. What do I want to put it into? Increase the mana and MP, or mana and rage gain when we roll. Good reminder to myself that we can do that to roll. Alright, ignore armor would be a nice thing as well. Or just, you know, further increase our range damage. Oh no, it's locked. Paperino is level 22. That's a lot of those again. Necromancer is going to be... Somewhere rising up. There he is. Open that for a moment because I need to get rid of you and aggravation. Can I close doors? No. Hey, DX, welcome in. Hello again, chickens. Nice armor. Huzzah! Blowing up all the stuff. Enjoying just kind of showing up because you feel like it's skeletons. That seems to be the case. You seem to be enjoying just kind of showing up because you feel like it. What are you biting over here? Ah. Well, I got no clue which path is path forward and which one is path just to existence. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Indeed, mimic. One that, you know, has that scary movie, you know, jump scare chord. But mimics aren't that scary, especially not that quick. Mimics that can kill you in like 2 hits, sure. But mimics that are basically just a regular enemy with more steps. Oh no, Mimic again. Ah, store though. My men and I were once pinned behind a rock. Fireballs wasn't past. Jimmy was down. He immediate attention. 3 arrows to the back and severe burn wounds. All looked bleak, but I mustered my strength and dug tunnel to the back behind our attacker, cutting his head clean off. So I leapt from the as I leapt from the ground. Though we rushed Jimmy to the medical team, the poor guy didn't make it. Ooh, level 20 boomerang. 127 to 155. Yep, that's stronger. That is stronger still, little fireball staff. So that can replace our alchemy bomb. And that'll replace our, as much as we don't get... Yeah, nope, that's well beyond. $42 to $174. I mean, even this one with more slots is better. I'll go with that one then. Equip boomerang in place of crystal. Equip fireball staff in place of alchemy bombs. Alchemy bomb, give me back my things. Pistol, give me back my thing. Boomerang, have a thing. Fireball staff, have a thing, and yeah, for one of the force ones. All right, let's get out of here. And there's either a down path or an up path. The up path is another door maze, so I guess we'll go that way. I just can't seem to not take damage from these things, sure. Fireball staff's hold attack is pretty strong. Pretty straightforward as well. Can I just go through doors? Oh, yeah, I can. So yeah, that's just a further reminder that boomerangs are OP. So hard. level up. I really do wish I had more to say during this stupid game. But I mean, that's it's mindless button mashing with the occasional. You know, with the occasional, it's like, up, our health is getting a little bit low. I guess I should probably boost that up. You know, there's otherwise just nothing in particular as a strong thing to be like, oh yeah, I'll talk about that, ramble on about that thing. The brain just kind of turns off just a wee little bit. Excuse me. Wait, no, it's not dash that I want. It was under rogue movement speed. We can make ourselves yet faster. We've already maxed out bomb. Yeah. Move that a little bit faster still. Favorino, level up. There's the stairs down, good. Big open boss floor time. A Durgansaurus Rex, ancient lava dinosaur, walking. Rawr! Welcome, young one. You've reached the final hero trial. A what? A chicken trying to steal my rune? Ha 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 ha! Yes, well, Papa Creature slinked his way in earlier. I set his tail on fire and threw him out. You didn't think he was as powerful enough to defeat me, did you? Besides, you have more to worry about than a mere chicken. Prepare yourself, young one. I will not go easy. Yeah, but you do realize that by me defeating you, you will be defeated, and therefore the chicken's just going to swoop in and grab your room. Paparino attack. I mean, it's basically jerky. There's only tadpoles. I underestimated you, young one. Perhaps you do have the making of a hero inside you. Oh no! My voxels. Oh look, they're chicken. Baka! Impudent dinosaur! You may have beat me in strength, but not in smarts. And you human playing right into my plans. Ha ha ha! How it makes me bubble with glee. This is also very true. Nothing can stop me now, not even you. The runes have finally been reunited with the rightful owner. The moon's shadow will shine once more. I suggest you go home and spend time with your loved ones while you have a chance. Bagak? Yeah. So you know the exact thing that I assumed was going to happen happened. Who could have guessed? Yay! Fourth crest. Not quest. Crest. Oh, let me leave. Hi, do you have new weapons to replace my current weapons with? Nope. I mean, it's technically stronger, but I'm digging the fireball. And that is a good bit stronger, but it's not ranged, and yeah, ranged is definitely better. Although we might indeed swap. We're gonna hold on to these throwing daggers as a boss weapon. That would make sense. Bum, bum, 150 and a bunch of other stuff. Hey, better than that, but I don't. Ah, that's just straight up an upgrade from what I got. Oh, don't sell that one. Sell everything but that one. I don't care about your proverb. I just wanted to accidentally left your menu, so. Alright, you know what, we got a lot of money, I think. Let's just do the thing. Alrighty, spend a bunch of time doing this. We don't have any other runes of alertness. Mirror I don't care about, we'll put them inside other things. Huzzah! Endurance. Join up with endurance and endurance. Fast if I just started doing this, probably. Ferocity. With ferocity. Gotta double click every time. Okay, now that's a pain. Barrier, barrier. I'll give the one barrier. Got in the middle of my screen. Fervor. Fervor, 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 fervor. Barrier, 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 barrier. Ruby, 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 ruby. Ba 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 ba. Force, 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 force. Topaz, 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 topaz. Greed. Greed, 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 greed. Ba-da-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da. Learning, learning, learning. It's not taking too garbage, well. Cleaning up the space, at least even though it costs us money to do so. That's a lot of loyalty runes. Like that dog's so heckin' loyal. Come by! Venom. So many amethysts. In here we put knowledge. Passion. Alright, so I need a magenta, cyan, a red. So mostly a lot of magentas. Magenta. Add a magenta. Over here, add a magenta just so that you match the boomerang. Since when we get into the final boss fight or whatever, we're going to swap over to throwing daggers, most likely. Magenta. Cyan. With those done, let's see what can come of this. So we can put that level 5 venom in. Meditation. I should probably care about more things to be plopped in as well, but shrug. Alright. Bird face. Ooh, oh, I see you got your 4th dungeon crest. Congratulations! Wait a second. I had a button behind my desk for just this occasion. The owl appears behind the counter. You have made it past all 4 of the mandatory and regulated training dungeons. Oh, your status has been moved from hero in training to full-fledged hero. As one-time processing fee plus tax, you will then need to wait 2 to 4 weeks for the license to ship it from the head office. 1,000 for the license, plus 54 for shipping, 164 due to the character traits and tax that equals to 1278 and 9 silver. Would you like to pay that now? Okay. Oh, thank you very much. If there's any other bureau services I can provide, please let me know. Well, that didn't actually help us. Except it progressed through making you show up. You have faced many trials, and the most difficult are yet to come. You are no longer an adolescent, but an adult. The council would like to see you. Are you ready? Sure. The next step forward is always the hardest as well as the most rewarding. I'm glad to see you here, friend. I have another story to tell if you will listen. At the end of the old wars, the Bureau was tasked with cleaning up the mess and resolving conflict through regulation. They performed their job admirably and provided a balance that the land of Schmoop had needed. And they were so dedicated to their balance that bureaucracy became its own powerful source. So to this day, some say it was the doom of good as well as evil. Like any change, there are always those who disagreed. One such man went by the name of Lord Brightblade, a leader of men and always on the front line of the battlefield. He did not trust the Bureau and knew evil would always find a way. So he decided to form his own elite band of heroes. It was to be called the Council. And then we just stood around and did nothing beyond watching other people show up and do things. He wasn't the only one who had this idea, and there were many organizations that sprung up on all sides. The League of Despair, the Hollow of Fae, McManly's group of guys who like sandwiches, just to name a few. Ha ha ha. Rule of 3. These groups were very illegal under the Bureau, so they kept themselves hidden away from the eyes of the public. This did not stop them from doing what they could, spreading their influence and fighting secret conflicts. It was a secret world that existed under everyone's noses, even the Bureau. I mean, sandwiches can be pretty nice. It really depends on the sandwich for me, though. Like, if we're talking a toasted sandwich, yeah, I'll eat those all the time. But just a regular sandwich with untoasted bread, like I gotta be in a mood for that. So I suppose it's a texture thing, really, and flavor, because toast definitely tastes different from untoasted bread. However, these organizations were not bound to last. Over time, the members fell from their prime. Most either died in combat assassination or eventually of old age. Over time, the number of members dwindled until there were none left, as no one really knew they existed in the first place. The strongholds that were built to last hundreds of years became lost and abandoned to time. That is, until the owls showed up. Owls are curious people, extremely inquisitive and yet hopelessly infatuated with whatever they stumble upon. The owls first discovered the temple of the council long ago, as the temples had become infested with mice and was prime feeding areas. Once inside, the owls began rooting through all the books and scrolls left by the scholars. They learned of the history behind the temple, the stories of the heroes that lived there. The stories were told to their kin and their kin's kin, each time sinking deeper into them. Generations later, they began to forget who they were and took on their culture as their own. Today, the owls believe the stories as their own. The heroes of old are seen as great prophets that once led their people. They adhere so much to the old writings that they have actually taken up duties of temples. Okay, but how do you explain Solomon, who is clearly a part of the bureaucracy? Watching in secret, they observe the world and strike down any attempted evil. They serve as protectors of the world, though they still haven't completely figured that part out yet. As long as they stand for good, why does it matter who they are? It is now time for you to cross the threshold. Travel to the council above and hear what they have to say. I really don't want to put a mock here now, because I came in here, so... Oh my gosh. Owls. Everyone is fond of owls. Except mice and birds and Simon Cowles. As you walk into the room, all eyes are fixed on you. You can hear them chattering among themselves. They mostly say who? All quickly fall silent as the owl at the center clears his throat. Ah, it's Lord Brightblade, the 6th council leader. We stand between darkness and the light. Be welcome, adventurer. Who? We have invited you to our keep and are glad you have come. The owls mutter a word of approval to the head owl. Don't take your invitation lightly. Not many people are allowed so far, nor allowed to speak with the council directly. The world will always find balance. Life finds a way. This is what we are taught from a young age, and it's a lesson that we must constantly be reminded of. As once force finds sway, an opposing champion will always emerge. This has been the way of the world since before recorded history. Today is no different. As Cluckins the chicken threatens to twist the fate of Schmoop, a champion arises from an unlikely source. That is you, adventurer. You are the champion that will keep the balance. Or so we hope. You can feel the stairs sink deep, driving the gravity of the situation into you. No, you're all a bunch of owls and we're fighting a chicken. There is no gravity. Let me ask you, do you feel you've become a hero? No. Modesty is easily lost on those who gain recognition. It's a trait to be valued. Hero is a label we give ourselves. It's a title given by others or even ourselves. Yes, you just said that. It is a label, i.e. a title, we give ourselves. Even by ourselves. Shock. Captain Ironclaw? Heck yeah. Captain Ironclaw, the Master Ironsmith. Shasha! The mysterious with knowledge untold. Even Nibbleshoes, Baggins, destroyer of all things shoe-like. Number 3 again. Yes, all of these names are of heroes. But do they make us heroes? No. What makes someone a hero is the trials they have endured, and the convictions they hold, and the actions they've taken to affect the world. No one can truly decide that you're a hero. Even if you don't consider yourself a hero today, you will stand your ground this day against evil. It will go down in the history books as the courageous action it is. Even in the event of your untimely death, and you will die. Damie, wait. The owl doesn't acknowledge this and continues speaking. Today we ask you to join the ranks of the council. Consider it our blessing as you try to stand true against evil. Do you accept? No. I'll let you know, we have this really awesome costume for if you want to join. I've been told it's all the rage. Are you sure you don't want to join? It better be a cool costume. Alright. Ooh, fantastic! The owls all cheer and hoot at your response. Also because the other option is, if there's even an actual option, then the other option is to stick around and wait for the bureaucracy to say, it's like, oh yeah, you finally got your license. Congratulations. No. You can find your gift next to your feet, a sign to show your acceptance into the council. You find an outfit under the stand and stick it into your pack. Now is your time to make haste and do what has to be done. We wish you the best of luck in your upcoming battle. Lazarus will lead you to the Sorcerer's Sanctum when you're prepared. We stand between darkness and the light. Okay, but that's a dumb outfit. It has human hands. I regret. Can I have a bunny now? No. Such BS. I want a bunny. That's just bruise. That's not going to change anything. Did you change anything because I went elsewhere? Oh, you got rid of everything I gave you, so I guess technically yes, but nothing I care about. Alright, off I go then. Hey, you! The Sorcerer's Sanctum is very deep in the desert. Are you prepared to battle? Sure. Are you super sure? It'd be really bad if you didn't go in with enough potions. I have 200 and something potions. We're fine. Oh, was it just a boss chamber? Hi, Cluckins. King of Crash the Destroyer, Cluckins. Back, Ray, must you resist me? I have lost everything and you still try to strike me down. If the world can't accept me, then they won't even acknowledge who. If they won't even acknowledge who I am, then they will burn. Besides, you're too late. I collected the crystals, and they're already beginning to open the gateway. Best you hope to do is run home and cherish the small time you have left. No. Do you think you have a chance against me? I will crush you in my claws for your for you, father! Consume. 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 Oh, I got Kobo Cola still. And equip throwing knives instead of the boomerang. Alright, I'm ready, Cluckins. You having fun? Fine. 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 With you a bunch of rocks, okay. Ah, we're playing Toho now. That was actually pretty dang powerful. Oh, I see. I was supposed to hide behind a rock. That's what was making them disappear. Yeah, finish it off for me, Paparino. Or continue to hang out next to me instead. That works too. The Wrath of Cluckins! So you got a form too? Enough of these silly games! I'm tired of seeing you run around my sanctum. Each scar I bear is a lesson I've learned. With each run I grow stronger and have overcome the world. You are no different. You are just another obstacle that this cruel world has put in front of me. I will prove myself today to you, crush my father. I will make you proud. The best you have hope. to do is run home in just a small time you have left. You've said that like 3 times. Really? Badass armed to the teeth robo chicken mecha Cluckins. I warned you. You will now feel my full wrath. You went down a level, Mecha Cluckins. Yeah, I think that is indeed most likely the case. Oh, you're actually going to hit areas that I was kind of scanning. Good for you. I mean, it genuinely wouldn't surprise me if these were just, if whoever made the game were just, you know, some kids in and or out of college, or even high school. I mean, a young me would have probably been more amused by, some, you know, especially the things of like, oh yeah, the, you know, the rule of 3 things where it's like, oh, you've got, you know, Krindor the Destroyer, Bloodseeker Mage, you know, Kodos, and Bob. Oh, it absolutely is. He's doing nothing. And he doesn't like to hit where I am, so... And I'm just holding the button down. You know, I could also do... I think I might have broke his cycle. Not from accounting, exactly. Yeah, because that was exactly what was going on with the whole thing. Oh, here are the 3 hero names, and then Nibble Shoes, the guy who destroys shoes. Because he's now who nibbles shoes. Oh, hey, you did a thing. Guess you're tired of waiting around? Ow. Okay, fair enough. That's a pretty thick laser. Sure where you went. Yeah, I can see you trying to charge that laser. What? More Toho? I mean, if I could actually dodge roll through things, that'd be, you know, neato keen. There's the big laser. Anything that does those knockback attacks, because that's what breaks the geometry. Look, big laser. I also finally figured out that what do you call them? Yeah, all those missiles he's dropping, they're actually chickens. Brown counting is mean. He steals my good pins. I mean, that is a fair thing. Not that he steals your pins, but, you know, that is a dick. Haha! I've somehow, by attacking you, I've destabilized your 4-crystal power thing. The gateway! No! The chicken looks completely defeated. Even the burning in his eyes now looks like a desperate animal. Oh, forget it. It doesn't matter. You haven't defeated me. You have not seen the last. With a booming voice, Lazarus interrupts the chicken. It's over, Cluckins. You have been defeated. Ready or no, I have come this far. I will just rebuild again. No matter how many times it takes, the world will see who I am. The world has been unkind to you, Cluckins. I know this. I've known many people in my time, and I have not known anyone who has had to deal with as much as you have. I truly feel sorry for you. But why, then? Why stop me if you know I've been through so much? If you truly understand the hell I've been through, then why couldn't you just let me be? Why couldn't you let me just have this one? Because you were literally trying to destroy the world? Lazarus narrows his eyes back at Cluckins to express how childish the question was. Ah, such beautiful writing. Poetry. Yeah, the Pupperino's a good boy. You know I couldn't have let you do that, not with the crystals being used to open the gateway. You are going to unleash havoc large enough to reface the map of Schmoop. It's not because of yourself, but the actions you decided to take. Cluckins does not respond. As the heat of the battle wears away, he knows what Lazarus is saying to be true. For a second, it looks like Cluckins is about to speak again, but instead he begins to cry. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. He's a sad boy crying chicken. Why, Father? Why did you have to leave me? You filled me up with your stories. You gave me purpose. You gave me warmth. I just want to be with you again. Lazarus peers over to you, then back at Cluckins. Lazarus knows there's no more danger today, and is letting Cluckins let out what he must. Thank you for telling us all of that, game. Oh, come now, dear chicken, dear friend. You have endured much, much more than anyone should be expected to. Yet you are not without a place in this world. The chicken wipes tears from his face and slowly looks back up at Lazarus. What is left for me in this world? Nap touch. I couldn't be a hero. No, the Bureau decided chickens were too lowly for that. I tried to be a villain. It didn't work out very well. I have no family, no one that cares. I can't even honor the name of my father. Lazarus turns his head slightly to show he disagrees with that. I don't think you were unsuccessful. No, not at all. Look at how much you have accomplished. You eluded even the best of us. You collected the crystals. You even beat up a number of heroes along the way. Many men have never even put a single step along the great and difficulty path you have traveled. Although your ways may have been evil, you have nonetheless gained my respect as an individual. Cluckins looks up from the floor, a lost look on his teary face. Fine, you win. The fire in my heart has dwindled. I don't care any longer. Tell me then, what purpose do I have? What place do I have in this world? Lazarus reaches into his pack, then tosses a sword onto the floor. Nuggets. The sword slides across the stone and stops next to the chicken. Cluckins casually glances at the object and at first thinks nothing of it. Lazarus sees this and gives the slightest of grins, imperceptible under his mask. I see you recognize this sword. You should. It was your father's. Not possessive. Just, it was your father's. This sword is made up of the many fathers you have had. The one he used in the wars of old. Kresh the Destroyer was one of the great heroes that used to roam the halls of the council. Yep, both of them. He was quite well known and one of the most kind-hearted men that was. You asked what your purpose was. Your purpose is to get out there and make your father proud. To show the world that you and chickens are not just pests in this world. Sorry, pests on this world. Just try not to destroy the whole world in the process.
Or what, become a hero? A revolutionary? Impossible! I tried that once. The Bureau saw that it will never happen again.
You should know by now that the Bureau doesn't matter. They are simply there to keep the people happy and keep the money flowing. What I'm talking about you can only find in yourself and the actions you take. Just like your father once did. Our friend here has learned the very same thing just recently. Cluckins and Lazarus both look over to you, making you a little uneasy. Yeah, I don't want that chicken staring at me. Especially not Lazarus. Ugh. In fact, I believe a partner would do you quite well in your new adventures. Hell no. I've already got Paparino. What say you, friend? Cluckins looks at you straight in the eye, but he is not seeing you. He is seeing something greater beyond. You can see his tears have already dried, and the fire begin to swell again in his heart. That is terribly written. You can see his tears have already dried, and the fire begin to swell again in his heart. It's the glimmer of adventure that the glimmer of adventure has caught his eye. Game, you do realize you're basically indicating to us, because I'm looking at that chicken right there. What you're indicating to us is, Kresh the Destroyer used a wooden sword. Thank you for playing. That's the end. Congrats, you've beaten the game on normal. Read about higher difficulties in your journal. I will, but I'm not going to do it. Each time you beat the game on a particular difficulty, you have the option of continuing at the next difficulty. You'll keep your levels, your gear, but the story and dungeons will be reset to a higher level and harder enemies. From the loading menu, simply select your character and then the new world option, making sure you choose a new difficulty: normal, intermediate, hard, expert, master. Keep in mind, to join a friend playing on a higher difficulty, your character must also have access to that as well. Not even credits. Oh yeah, absolutely not. Chickens can't cry, they can't wipe away tears, they can't pick up swords. So that was Forge Quest, everyone. It existed. Yeah, that was the final boss. Cluckins was the ultimate evil. He was trying to destroy the world. It was mindless. It's the sort of game that I can easily see. It's like, okay, I mean, this is probably fine enough with friends, but there are better games of the dungeon crawly thingy. Well, yeah, I was doing ranged attacks because it was quick. It was quick and easy to see in this game that ranged weaponry makes things incredibly easy. I mean, not incredibly easy, because things don't have knockback, but the chicken didn't bother doing much. And I think one of his, almost certain, one of his cycles broke. And he just didn't do anything for that phase, and then he moved on to the next cycle. No, that was it. I mean, keep in mind, this is very much an indie game, and probably the first one that whoever made this made. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts on the game are basically how much does it go for? Let's find out real quick. If it's $10, okay, I can't even complain now. Pretty sure that is a massively dropped cost from what I paid, but hey. So this game is 99 cents. Again, I'm pretty sure when I got it, it was higher than that, but it's now 99 cents. You can get a 4-pack for $3. For a 4-pack, I mean, because it's a multiplayer game as well. You know, you can totally play with friends, and it would probably be more personally fulfilling as a thing to play with friends. Just because why not have a thing to play with friends? But yeah, I can't complain for $1. Even just to play solo for $1, I can't complain. like I said, I'm still pretty sure I paid more than that. I'm not gonna hunt it down. It doesn't matter that much. But yeah, for a buck, not at all bad. It's a competent game. It was not poorly made. Outside of, it wasn't made amazingly well. Because I mean, we saw through my playthrough, we glitched through the geometry a couple times because of the knockback attacks, and obviously the script could have used a once over or a twice over. Really? And other than the game was definitely more than $1 before then. But yeah, it's like I said, it's $1 now. So regardless of whatever I paid when I got it, yeah, good on them. They have made no other games since. At least not under the same name, not under the same title, publishing title or whatever. But yeah, so that was the game. I now have to ponderate what I want to jump into next, if I want to do the thing next. But I'm planning... Why not? I just don't have it set up. So it'll be just a hot second while I get it set up.